Hi Angad,
Hi.
thank you for your time.
Of course.
So what do we have here?
We have a Hive. It's one of the world's most advanced air purification systems. Not only is it medical grade purification, but it has a whole health platform built into it. Lots of AI insights that actually abstract all the nuance from the layperson, so anyone can actually understand air quality and have call to action from.
Great. So let's talk about what sensors it has
Yeah,
and
of course.
maybe a basic working principle.
Sure. So the device pulls in polluted air from the front, releases clean air from the two sides around it, and this is where a lot of the particulate matter, all the way to 0.015 microns, that's ultra fine, get trapped. Beyond just the purification, the device has a series of sensors here. So you have your particulate matter, temperature, humidity, CO2, ambient sound levels, VOC levels. So it's basically creating an environmental map of all the data points that are essential for your well-being. So simple things like if the CO2 levels are high when you're sleeping at night, your heart rate variability is lower, your REM sleep is going to decrease. If you're an expecting mother or a young kid, there's a direct impact on the lung development of those kids. If you're somebody who has asthma, cardiac illness, people suffering from cancer, each room will have a different risk scale for your well-being. So all of this gets taken care of on the Hive app.
That's great. So you have built a great product which is extremely minimalist and does its job fantastically well. And not only have you built a great hardware, but I noticed the UI and the app is also top notch. So let's maybe do a walkthrough of what the app does and its features.
So this is the Hive app. Uh, this space is what we refer to as the canvas. So this is where the device will talk to you. So simple things like your air has been cleaned for 6 days, and if you scan your room, it will tailor the recommendation to say, if CO2 levels are high, it will say open the window to the left to stabilize CO2 levels. You have air data, which basically shows you all the parameters for your well-being. Now this is my hotel room, so it's pretty boring, but in a day-to-day lifestyle where your windows are open and so on, it's a lot more interesting to see. I think my favorite feature is Praan Vision, which is like, a layperson doesn't know what 11 microgram means, but you can actually, or 13, and you can actually see the particles floating around you. And if you are very happy with the impact of this, of what you see with the Hive, you can actually just take a photo and tweet it and share it with your friends. So this is what I really like about the Hive. And then of course you can control all the different parameters. So like I can make it even quieter than what it is right now. Simple things like pre-clean. So a lot of young moms use it, where it will make sure the room is clean as per WHO standards. Automation, which is a lot of older people use on the Hive app. So you can set when you want the device to turn on off automatically, and it will you can play around with it a little bit on the dynamic island, and so it becomes part of your calendar, your day-to-day lifestyle. And if you see your health standards, it can actually show you how many hours you've been using the Hive, how your overall rating is for the space you're in. This is unique to Praan, where we're the only company showing this data as per WHO standards. So the fact that all the days that I have been here, I've been sleeping in WHO air quality is great. It looks at how you're sleeping at night, so the environmental conditions during sleep, your VOC, CO2 levels, and ambient sound levels, and any sort of recommendations will start showing up as notifications. That's what we've been building.
That's great. And you mentioned about integrating AI, and
Yeah.
so you want to talk a bit about that?
Yeah, so I think because all of these metrics are so complicated, we're never taught what these metrics are in school, right? What is 10 microgram and so on. And so what we do is we already as Praan understand the impact of many of these pollutants on your life. And so what we do is we dumb that experience down to make it very easy to act on. So when you install the Hive, you scan the room using the Hive app, and this data stays with you. But what we take from that information is the doors, windows, air conditioner, fan, size of room, And so based on the problem that's identified from the sensor, it starts looking at what solutions are available in the space, and then dumps down that explanation and very simply will tell you, open the window to the left, or your desk is in a noisy area every day at 4 p.m. your noise levels peak, so try moving it elsewhere, or your noise levels are too high, it will lead to higher stress levels, so things like that. And it's very non-intrusive, so it's only going to nudge you. You can always say, I don't want to know this, but it's very helpful to improve your overall happiness and well-being and just how you feel every day.
And just to end this, what is the largest delta you have seen using Hive? So let's say it was 400 and it came down to 16. What's the highest delta you have seen?
I mean, most of our customers are in single-digit AQI. So in India, in New Delhi during winter season, it goes as high as 1200, but inside you'll be at 2 or 3. So it's like 99 point whatever percent improvement in air quality.
That is remarkable. Well, thank you so much.
No, of course. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.